We're in front of a mass weed production. We had some work done on the side of their house and they had to dig a few things up, and we were waiting for them to finish, and we were waiting and we were waiting, and a few weeds grew and a few weeds grew, and eventually they finished and they left. But at that time it was too late. These weeds have overgrown. And I come out here because now this is a mass project where we're probably gonna have to get a landscaping company or someone with equipment to scoop this all out. This can no longer be pulled by hand or by Kelly just shoveling. And have you ever felt like that where you know something has to change, you know you have to work on something, and it just builds and it escalates, and then it becomes this monster of a project that it should never have been so much work. And this could be in any categories that we've been addressing on our energy journey. It could be physically, right? You might have some health situations where it's a symptom here or there. Maybe you're gaining some weight, or you see a symptom on your skin or your face or in your internal organs, and then suddenly that symptom gets worse, or it starts to compound, it gets bigger. It could be cognitively that you just have an off day here, and then you have an off day there, and now cognitively you have that brain fog, that foggy windshield. You're just walking through your days. It's escalated, it's compounded into a big monster to attack. On the emotional side, you've had one thing happen over another thing, and you never have time to actually process those emotions or recover. So you just keep pushing through. And again, it compounds into a monster. Or relationships, the fourth category that we're resetting here on our energy journey, where a small bit of conflict you start avoiding, then it turns into silence. Then over time, it's built into this monster where you can't even repair the relationship anymore. So this project has escalated, and maybe in your energy journey, you've realized that some things in the physical or cognitive, emotional, or relationship category have also escalated into such monster where now we're not talking about picking a few weeds and planting some grass. We're talking a complete overhaul. And I want you to just acknowledge that area uh, came to be because it was over time. It didn't happen overnight. So it's not going to happen overnight when you try to fix it. It's going to be a process. It's going to be some phases of recovery that are going to need to happen. And when you start to acknowledge that, you honor the space of the in between. You embrace the space of where you're at now and where you want to go. And in that is the healthy nature of energy flow, in which you know it's a big trek forward. You know that there's going to be a few phases you're going to have to go through, and that's okay. That's part of the growth, part of the process. Because every pattern that we do throughout our days either feeds the energy or it drains it.